It's that time again, my favorite time to make videos. We are gonna be reacting to the Dokkan community tier lists in the 8-year anniversary. But first, it is time for the subscriber challenge. Now, I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you win, then you win. But if you lose, then you lose. And if you lose, you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So pick right now. 3, 2, 1, go. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be tails. So if you picked heads, then you lose, and if you lose, you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. So right away on this tier list, we have the 2 8-year anniversary units and Piccolo as number 1, and he says that they are interchangeable. And for the 2 brand new units, I'm gonna be honest, and I'll say those are probably interchangeable. I still need to see more gameplay, but from what I've seen so far, they are probably interchangeable. And then I would say move Piccolo 1 down, and then Cooler is number 6 right now in the entire game. I think Goku is better than him. I think Gohan is better than him. I think Trunks and Vegeta and Piccolo are both better than him. And then the 2 brand new units are better than him. Which, if we put it in the exact order, then Cooler is technically the 7th best unit in the game. Kid Goku being here, I don't mind. Gamma 1, I don't mind. STR Carnival Goku, I don't mind being here. The LR Super Saiyan 4s, LR Gods on Frieza, I don't mind. But I think I'm going to be honest actually here, and I'm going to say that even with the 8-year anniversary, I think, and I could be wrong, but I think the LR Gods are still slightly better than the LR Super Saiyan 4s, because the LR Gods just have way too many partners. I know the brand new GT Vegeta and Goku are a decent partner for them, but from what I've seen, Vegeta and Goku, the GT unit, they can be a slot 1 unit, but they need to build up to that. Which, to be fair, that by itself isn't an issue. The issue is that, number 1, they only share 2 ki together, and number 2, this unit doesn't have Saiyan Raw. And with that said, they are very good partners, and LR Super Saiyan 4 has been buffed, but I don't think that buff is enough to put him on par with the LR Gods. So I would say I would move the Super Saiyan 4s down 1, but I'm not too fussed about them being there. I would honestly move the Super Saiyan 4s, the LR Super Saiyan 4s down 1 spot, and then I would move Yamcha down 1 spot and then leave it like that. So for me, Yamcha would not be on this list. But to be fair, Yamcha is a good unit and he would be somewhat close to this list. But I don't think he would actually make top 10 in the entire game of Dokkan. Honestly, I would be surprised if he's top 15. Though he might be close to top 15. I don't think he actually is top 15. For example, I think AGL Gogeta is better than this unit, the Yamcha. As time has gone on, I have appreciated Gamma 2 a bit more, and therefore I'm not going to take him off this list. I think he is worthy of a top 10 list. I don't think he actually is top 10 right now, just because of the anniversary, but he's really close. And I do think before I was underrating Gamma 2, I do admit that, but I don't think he's top 10 anymore, just because of the anniversary, and Piccolo as well. One thing that I do agree with as well is that Ultimate Gohan is not here, the fake beast Gohan, he's not here, and I definitely agree with that. And to be honest, it's pretty sad, because the LR Gods and the LR Super Saiyan 4s are a full year old, and they are still on this list, whereas the Gohan is a brand new unit, and he is comfortably out of the top 10. Okay, so this is where some controversy starts, and honestly, I think I agree with this, but I'm not sure, which is why I was saying over here that these 2 units could go in any order. But on this list, the Buu Saga units are number 1 and the GT units are number 2. And honestly, I might agree with that, just because the Buu Saga units, their standby skill is, from what I can tell, it seems to be extremely powerful. Because not only do you get all that defense, they create rainbow orbs for the whole rotation, and they also need rainbow orbs, but the whole rotation can still benefit from that. On top of that, in the standby skill, they are literally untouchable. Their defense is insane. Yes, they can't attack, but with the active skill, with the Spirit Bomb, it's more than worth it, considering you get all that defense. Especially if he crits, bro. If he crits, the amount of damage you will be doing with that is next level. The GT units, again, honestly, they could probably go in any order, but I think I might agree with this list. Piccolo number 3, definitely I agree with that. Trunks and Vegeta, honestly, because of their leader skill, I would honestly put them on par with Piccolo. Their leader skill is just so good. It's so good. And the 2 brand new units are on their team. Bro, they have the best leader skill in the entire game. Put them at number 3 tied with Piccolo. You can move Gohan 1 up, but Tech Goku is at the very least on par with the AGL Gohan. If not, then he's number 5. He's above the LR Gods. And I do appreciate that LR Cooler is not top 7, because I agree with that. These guys are number 9. That's a fair unit to have there. I agree with that. The LR STR Carnival Goku being number 9, I'm not too fussed about that. And the LR Super Saiyan 4 is being at 10. I'm also fine with that. Because I did say I think the LR gods are still better, but the LR Super Saiyan 4's got a lot of help with this anniversary and are definitely close to the LR gods at this point. Okay, this is the greatest list of all time. Raditz number 1 and then Gap. The only difference I would make is I would take everything else to number 10 and then leave Raditz on number 1, and that is the most accurate list we have ever seen. Again, the 8-year anniversaries are technically our number 1, let's be serious here. Piccolo number 2, Trunks of Vegeta number 4, Gohan number 5. Again, man, this is not correct. Carnival Goku is definitely above Cooler. I'm sorry to say, but that just is the case. Gamma 1, Goku and Gamma 2, 8 and 9, I will definitely take that. And then STR Carnival Goku number 10. A lot of people agree with the top 10. It is just the order that a lot of people might differ on. Okay, actually, this is a bit of a change here, actually. This guy's got the GT units at number 1. And honestly, again, as he says here, you can argue it either way because they have the same color, so you can argue it either way, and I think that's completely fair. I think that is fair. But obviously on this guy's list, for the purposes of this video, we're going to say that he's got the GT units as number 1, which he has, and the Z units as number 2. Honestly, it's tough for me to say. I'm not going to give any definitive answer right now, but for the sake of the video, I am leaning towards the Z boys being better, but I could see it in any order. Piccolo number 3. What? Cooler above Trunks and Vegeta? My guy's taking something. To be fair, a lot of these people are taking something with how high they put in Cooler. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm still saying that Cooler is top 10. Easily top 10. But he's definitely not top 5. Let alone above Trunks and Vegeta, Gohan and Goku. That is just not the case, I am sorry to say. Kid Goku and the Gammas above the LR gods. Honestly, take Gohan off this list. Cooler is close to the list, but I don't think he's quite on the list. Super Saiyan 4's STR Carnival Goku and Frieza can stay, but I would remove Cooler just a bit and then Gohan just a bit as well. I think Gohan and Cooler are close to top 15, but I don't think they are, because this list is top 15. That is 11 to 15, and I don't think Gohan is top 15. Although Cooler might be, he might be, but I don't think he is. And Gohan, I'm gonna say I also don't think he is top 15. Although both of them are close. Again, another list, and another list where the anniversary units are both tied. And honestly, so far, I can't say too much about that. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with it. I think the Z-Boys are better, but I could change my mind easily. Piccolo number 2, nothing to criticize there. Gohan number 3. Trunks and Vegeta number 4. The only thing I'll say so far is that Trunks and Vegeta can probably go up. Carnival Goku number 5. Honestly, this list, like the top 5 over here, or the top 6 technically, because there's 2 over here. So the top 6 units, I'm happy with that. And Cooler at number 6 over here, completely fine with that. I think he's better than all of the units that are beneath him. Then the Gammas, the LR gods. Okay, Ultimate Gohan in top 10. My guy's taking something. This is Gohan Copium, and I am the biggest Gohan fanboy in this entire world. And even I am saying this is copium. Because the facts are the facts. And the facts are Gohan is not top 10. If he was more consistent, okay, fair enough, he would be top 10. But guess what? He's not consistent, therefore he is not top 10. He is barely 15. He might be top 15, but honestly, I don't think he is. And then there's some honorable mentions. STR Carnival Goku could probably be on the list. LR Super Saiyan 4s could probably be on the list. Cooler. Cell would be close, is what I meant to say. Kid Goku is better than Gohan, I'm sorry to say. Cooler's on that level at least. Frieza's better. The Goku and Vegeta they are definitely worth an honorable mention. I would say out of all the honorable mentions, if I had to order the honorable mentions, just roughly, I would say STR Carnival Goku number 1, LR Super Saiyan 4's number 2, Kid Goku and Frieza. Actually, do you know what? Frieza is also here. I think Frieza is on par with these two, the LR Super Saiyan 4's and STR Carnival Goku. I think Frieza is on their level. And what's more, I think Frieza will age better than almost all the units here. Some of the units here, even on the list. I think Frieza will age better than Gamma 2 and Cooler, that's for sure. And then unless Gamma 1 gets other partners in the future, he's going to age out because he relies on Gamma 2. So I think Frieza has the potential to age a lot better than a lot of the units here. I think AGL Gogeta is close to the top 10 but not quite in there. Zamasu, he needs help, to be honest. He's got that potential, but he needs a brand new 200% leader skill. A slot 1 juggernaut of another Zamasu. You make them as a rotation and then that would be insane. But right now, I think Zamasu It's at the lower end of honorable mentions, but he's close. Like, he's right up there. He is really good, to be fair. Again, this list is quite similar, so I don't think I'll go through this one. If you want to look at it, you can. I like the order. This list is actually pretty good as far as I can see. Yamcha, I don't think is on the level of Frieza or the LR Gods. Where are the LR Super Saiyan 4s? My boy is disrespecting the LR Super Saiyan 4s. You can't say to me that I disrespect the LR Super Saiyan 4s, but this guy is clearly disrespecting the LR Super Saiyan 4s. LR Super Saiyan 4s are better than, well, they're better than Yamcha for sure. They're on the level of Cooler, if not better. They're on the level of Gogeta, if not better. They're on the level of Cell, if not better. They're on the level of Gamma 2, if not better. Where Cooler is... No, I was going to say that's an STR Cooler. The STR Cooler, I'm sorry to say, but all the units here are better than STR Cooler. Probably. Would you guys agree with that? Every unit here is better than STR Cooler. I think Cooler is not top 20. I'm going to be honest. He's not far off, but I don't think he is top 20. Although he might be. I don't know. You guys let me know. STR Piccolo is definitely worth being here. Gohan. Okay, top 20. I'll give you that. It's not an awful list, but the LR Super Saiyan 4s are just being disrespected. Not even in honorable mentions. What is going on here? I was going to skip this list until I realized that LR Super Saiyan 4s are not even top 20. Like, what is that disrespect? Completely disrespectful. Okay, this might be the most controversial one so far. He's saying the Z-Boys, whatever you want to call them, the Buu Saga units, and then Gap, and then the GT Boys. That is the most controversial take of this video, and do I agree? I don't think I do. I might change my mind. 2 months from now, I might come back to this and say, you were right all along. But right now, I don't think that's a gap. I think they can be argued either way. I think I would lean more towards the Buu Saga units, but I think you can probably argue it either way. But like I said, I've not seen a lot of gameplay yet, so I can easily change my mind. Piccolo number 3 is fine. Gohan, Trunks and Vegeta. What? Okay, that's Carnival Goku, fair enough. I was so confused there. I didn't see Carnival Goku, and I saw Namek Goku. I was like, what is this? But then obviously he's clarified here that he meant Carnival Goku. STR Cooler, definitely worth being in number 7. The LR5 guys. Who? The LR5 guys? Who are the LR5 guys? What? What? Wait. Am I missing something here? The LR5 guys? I don't know who that is. Fair enough, okay. We let that slide. I'm confused. Kid Goku and Gamma 1. I think Gamma 2 would be right underneath Gamma 1, but it's close. And I think Gamma 1, I still believe that Gamma 1 is comfortably better than Gamma 2, but because they rely on each other, Gamma 2 is not far off. And then this will be the final list, and Raditz is Z tier, and everything else is E tier. And honestly, we can't even argue with that. Raditz is the best unit in the entire game, and it's not even close. 8th anniversary, who? Nah, it's all about Raditz. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then do subscribe, especially if you failed the challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and do leave a comment, because those things do help out with the algorithm, so that more people can see the video and so that we can grow even faster. With that aside, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.